Welcome everyone, thanks for checking out this video. Today we are playing VECNA, Chapter 7. This is Tomb of the Wayward Souls on the planet Earth in the world of Greyhawk in the eastern edge of the continent in the Isle of Serpents is where the action will take place. Let's see how it goes. This adventure starts with you guys landing on the shore of a remote tropical island in the world of Greyhawk. Before you got there, you had recovered the 5th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts from the land that Mooncatch is from, Kryn. And right now, unless you guys decide otherwise, Mooncatch will be carrying that 5th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts within his bag of holding. And this is what the 5th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts can do for you. If anyone wants to attune to it, you will know the general location of the next piece, and you can cast Find the Path once per dawn. So you know the general location of the next piece being on the Island of Serpents in the world of Greyhawk. And from the study, Lustriel's study, you're able to teleport either to the city of Greyhawk, the free city of Greyhawk, or to the capital city of the Great Kingdom, which is a little more nefarious, maybe, than Greyhawk. There we go. And that's Roxas. So the Free City Greyhawk way over to the west, Roxas kind of close by. Either way, you'll have a short, or you'll have a over-ocean trip to make to get to the Serpent Isle, which is the southernmost isle shown on the map, on the right-hand side of the map there where it says Sea Barrens. And there's a long island, or 3 longish islands and one really short island. And that's the Isle of Serpents. So that's where you're heading. And right now, Koss is holding the first 4 parts of the Rod of 7 Parts, and you're going after the 6th part. Before you leave and teleport into the world of Greyhawk, go ahead and purchase any gear you want to purchase, and is there anything else you want to do?
Remind me how many consumables we can have.
Your level.
Okay, so 17 consumables.
Correct.
Let me see how many I have. Got 1, 2.
I can't do the buy a magic item downtime, right?
Correct.
So I can get and what level? Like what? What's the best potion, healing potion we can get?
Hold on, let me find that for you. Anyone else want to do anything while I'm looking that up?
Yeah, I'm probably going to buy some potions also, so I'll need that info.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I'll do my what is it? Temporary hit point thing. It's been so long. Defensive field.
Yeah, I know. Feel free to click all the buttons on your characters because there's a lot of stuff at level 17. Here we go. Expand. I'm going to drop it into the Discord. I'm going to just put a file in the Discord that has all the stuff you can purchase. And I'll put it in the Tuesday Night Games directory. Okay, it's there for you now. And on page 1 of that is Potion of Healing, 50 gold, Climbing 75. Greater Healing's 100, Superior Healing's 500, Supreme Healing's 5,000. You can also buy scrolls, and that's it. Yeah. Throgs is going to attune to the rod.
I will if nobody else wants to, because
Okay.
I only have, without Kirk's ring, I only have 1 attunement.
Got it.
Do it.
Does Kirk leave me his ring?
He does not, unfortunately.
As a promise?
As a friendly promise, yeah, promise ring. All right.
Here, I'm going to buy 4 superior healing.
Do you
Rogs
guys?
is going to buy 10 superior healing.
Very good.
I'm going to buy a bunch of superior healing. I can't remember what I said. I think I had 7.
Will you teleport into Greyhawk or teleport into Roxas?
The second one.
Roxas it is. The capital of the Great Kingdom. A kingdom ruled by tyranny. And, of course, you'll just lay low and keep out of that dangerous stuff. No one knows you here. So you're able easily to pass through the Grand Forest into the east and get to Relastra, and then from there catch a ship that will take you to the Sea Barrens and specifically drop you off at the Isle of Serpents. So on the day that it looks like you're about to arrive, it's getting near evening. Storm clouds are gathering. Probably make landfall, the captain says, in an hour or so. And it looks like you're in for quite a storm as you approach the shore. Anyone want to cast any spells besides your Death Ward? Okay. So just as the captain suspected, as you're nearing shore, the storm clouds are dark, lightning's flashing, The waves of the ocean's angry. The waves are high. The captain's first mate launches a boat to take you guys ashore, and Kai and Dawson are suffering from some horrendous sickness, and so they stumble out of the boat onto shore, puking on the beach, leaving the three of you not puking so much, Archibald and Mooncatch and Throgs. Let's do some quick intros. Archibald, go ahead.
Oh, jeez. Archibald started as well, first of all, he's a 17th level armorer artificer, dwarf, and started as a glassblower in Waterdeep, and then got involved in solving some mysteries at Candlekeep, and then from there he's been plane jumping and world jumping, and he's been all over the place, and now he's with his friends trying to find the Rod of Seven Parts.
Okay. And then Mooncatch.
Mooncatch is a 17th level sorcerer, and he has spent the entire ride on the ship just fascinated by the fact that Oerth only has 2 moons, and neither of them are red. And you kind of get the impression, though, with the way he's talking about it, it's not that he realizes he's on another world. It's that he thinks that Lunatari decided to wear a different color on her moon, like change her moon to a different color, and that he just can't see Nuatari, and that Solinari still looks a little different. And this is just a really interesting area of Kryn he's never been to before, and he's just really excited about it. And that's really just all he can talk about.
And both Josh and Ryan in Discord, if you could right click on your names on the right hand side and change them to your character name and then your name. And then finally we got Throgs.
Throgs is a hulking orc, very deep green skin, and has a number of weapons that are strapped around on his belt and whatnot. But his favorite is the returning orcish thrower that Archibald has enchanted for him. And Rob thanks Ryan very much.
Oh, yeah.
But Throgs has started out his adventuring career going to different areas, has been up to the far north, and then what's the what's the witches that are near Thay?
Oh, Rem, something like Rem.
Rashimi.
Yeah.
Rashimi, yes, the Rashimi.
Yeah.
He fought in a few Rashiman. Yeah, he fought in a few battles over in Rashiman, helping them out to defeat the tyranny of the Red Wizards. But and went to a place called White Plume Mountain and did some interesting things there, finding some magical weapons. He really liked the Dwarven Thrower, but couldn't keep it, and that made him sad because he liked throwing things. But Mechanically Throgs is a 17th level 8 Ancestral Protectors Barbarian that likes to throw things.
Okay. You all are deposited on a beach. As the storm is blowing the palm trees, you can see, you can put you guys here on the edge of the beach, right in this area here. Johnny 5 going to be out and about?
Yes.
Okay. You see there's a camp, but it's windblown. The tents are ripping in the wind, and it looks like there's some light coming from the farthest tent. The place looks in disarray, like it's seen better days, and not just from the storm. It's like it's first in disrepair, and now the storm is making it in disarray. Let's put these two over here. They're puking against the cliff. As the ship gets ready to push back out to go to the galleon that's waiting for it, all of a sudden an enormous creature rises up from the deep, and the ship is blasted into pieces. A gigantic tentacle wraps around one of the sailors and throws it into the maw of a kraken. Everyone roll initiative. The water's shallow enough, Throgs, that you get adjacent to that thing without any difficulty, without having to swim. What do you want to do, Throgs?
Throgs is going to rage. It's probably a good idea. And let's see. Throgs is going to. I'm feeling threatened, right?
Yeah, it is attacking.
Well, right. I mean, like the reach.
Oh,
like
the
how
reach
far do
of
I see
that
the
thing.
tentacles
Yeah,
going?
that tentacle
Yeah.
you think could maybe reach 30 feet.
All right. Well then, Throgs is we're gonna back it on up, and let's see, backing on up as a part of that bonus action, and then we are going to toss, and we are going to throw our. We're gonna make it a brutal, and we're gonna take away that. We're gonna make a reckless, and then make it a brutal. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So it's a 28.
That is a hit.
And that connects for 28. 28 for 28.
Got it.
And I'm going to make it a hamstring blow, and I'm going to make that a staggering blow. So no opportunity attacks until the start of my next turn, and it has a speed reduction of minus 25.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw one more time, because that's what I do, and it's just a straight reckless. Good thing it was reckless. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Then that does 14 points of the damage.
Got it.
And I'm going to move back end of the turn.
All right. This thing is going to use a legendary action to hurl a bolt of lightning at you, Throgs. 38 lightning damage, 23 dex save for half.
Hey!
You definitely saw it coming.
I'll take that,
That was
too.
its legendary, and then that was after your turn. Now it's back to its turn, and it's got its legendaries, so it's going to go with multi-attack and tentacle times 2 and fling, lightning strike, or swallow. So first, moon catch with a tentacle. 35 to hit you, moon catch.
29.
Oh, disadvantage?
Yeah. My rage.
Oh, yeah, you got him marked. Okay, 29 to hit you, moon catch.
Oh, thank goodness for that disadvantage. Yeah.
46 bludgeoning damage. Grapples you. 20 to us.
23 bludgeoning damage. You have resistance to all of its damage.
And that was one tentacle. Another tentacle on Archbald. 25 Archbald. Half of 34, 17 bludgeoning. And you're grappled. And then it will hurl Mooncatch at Throgs. So let's see how this works. Fling. Large minus creature you grapple. Throw 60 feet. Creature and creatures in the target space. So Mooncatch and Throgs take 29 bludgeoning and are knocked prone. If you make a 25 dex save, you take half of that and you're not prone. You both have to make that save.
It was a 29 or 25 dex save.
25 dex save, correct.
Well, that's not going to do me any good to.
The Kraken is done. It's got your friend Archbald wrapped up in its tentacle. And Mooncatch, your turn.
Is that half damage on the 29 or is that full damage on the 29?
Only attacks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good. Okay.
I'm going to take Kai and Dawson off. They go stumbling up into the camp, and thanks to when Throgs prevented the opportunity attacks, they got away.
All right. So, am I still within its reach?
Its reach is 30 feet. 1, 2, 3,
It
4,
doesn't
5,
have opportunity
6.
attacks.
You are out of its reach.
Okay.
It doesn't have opportunity attacks.
Okay, good. I probably need to stand up though, right?
You were prone.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stand up, and then sorry, I had a plan for when I was in its like right next to it, and now I am not, so I got to change my plan. I'm going to throw out a pouch full of odds and ends and cast animate object. So a bunch of just like worthless trinkets go spinning out and attacking him.
Okay. Spell works a little different than you're used to now, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so animate object, 5th level spell. There it is. Okay. So you get to create as many objects as you have your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's that many medium objects. Or you can take large objects for 2 of those, or huge for 3 of those. If they're medium or smaller, they're going to be plus 15, 10 hit points, plus 9 to attack, D4 plus 3 damage.
So it's...
Which, you want to do 5 mediums?
Sure.
Okay, the hit point for these guys should be 10, not 40, so I'll fix that. 10. Then if you look next to your animate object spell, there'll be like a medium button, I think. Hopefully, I did it right.
Yep.
And so you can do that 5 times for the 5 attacks. The range on your animate objects is 120 feet, so you can animate them right next to it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. And the arm class you're looking for is 18.
So crit for I just do another D4.
One nice thing is
double.
they do force damage now. You for house rule for my crits is you double it.
Okay, so 8.
Yeah.
So that's a crit. That's 8 damage. 15 damage total.
15 total. Okay. 2 hits. Yeah, they do force damage now, so they get through his resistance to or immunity to magic attack.
Sweet. And that is my action. And then as my bonus action, I am going to taunt it by saying that I ate one of his cousins at a port in Palanthus. And then I threw up a whole bunch. So I think he probably sucks too.
Creature that hears you, he definitely understands you. Distant attacks targets other than you. 19 wisdom save negates. He made it.
Okay.
Okay. Then he will move back to the edge there of the cliffside. Now, with his legendary action after your turn, any attract these.
Is animate object still concentration? That hasn't changed, has it?
Yep, still concentration. All right. He will lightning strike at Mooncatch. 57 lightning damage, Mooncatch. 23 dex save for half.
Well, okay. I'm down to 1 hit point.
Mooncatch is at 1. Archbald, your turn.
And I need to make a concentration check. I'm assuming that an 11 is...
Shoot. They all blink. They sink down into the water.
It's 26, if that makes a difference, because I have advantage on concentration checks.
Oh, okay. So you only had to make a 26. No, half of 57 is 25, 26, 27, 28.
Okay, so they
just
then it wasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was impossible for me to make it.
Then Archibald, your turn. So Archibald, you are currently wrapped in a tentacle. You are restrained. It's a DC 20 to escape.
And that would be my action, or
yeah, if you want to make an escape attempt, that's an action.
I will. So I'm grappled, so I can't move towards it.
Correct.
Either.
Your speed is 0 right now. Yep.
Then I will.
You can attack it from there because there's a tentacle. You can be, striking the tentacle if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll
No.
Thunder Gauntlets it.
Okay. 19 is a hit.
For 15.
Okay.
And then I'll use my. No, that wasn't a spell. So I'll Misty Step up to my friends up there.
Okay. All right. And then Johnny 5, what's he doing?
So I don't have my bonus action now, so I can't. All I can do is dodge.
Okay. Sitting there dodging. And that's the end of round. Oh, wait. We got a legendary action coming. We'll do a lightning bolt at Archbald. Did you take any damage from the tentacle attack, Archbald?
No. Or, yes, I did. 17, but it took my temporary.
As your temporaries? Okay.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt coming your way, 58 points of damage, 23 dex save for half.
It's not a spell, is it? No.
Not a spell, no.
So, nope. So that's 58.
58 lightning. That makes the end of the first round. So, the sailors are dead or dying or trying to swim away as best they can. The boat's in shambles. You can see the captain raising the sails on the galleon and trying to get the heck out of Dodge. The wind's howling, lightning striking all around you. Up it's a pretty steep incline here between the two cliff faces, and that's the direction that ran Dawson and Kai. There's a little bit of light coming from this tent right there. That's what you see. That's the situation, and now it's Throg's turn.
Throgs. Throgs is going to move up within 30 feet, and we are going to recklessly throw and brutal strike this creature. 32 is probably going to hit.
Yep.
And we're going to do the same exact thing where he has disadvantage on his next save and no opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And he gets hamstrung for a minus 25.
Okay.
And 27 points of damage on that
7.
one.
Yes. Okay.
And then we are going to throw just a regular reckless. 22.
Hit.
For 16. And I move on back. End of turn.
Okay. Then at the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary, the Lightning Bolt Throgs. 65 Lightning Throgs, 23 dex save for half. You can't tell what bolts of lightning are coming from it, what are coming from the sky at this point, as it connects solidly jolting Throgs, and at the end of Throg's turn, it's its turn, resets its legendaries, and it will, let's see, swim speed is minus 25. Swims along the shore here. You get Archbald within range. Lashes out with a tentacle on Archibald. 23 to hit.
Oh, 23. Ah, dang, 22. Yep, that hits.
46, 20, so 23 bludgeoning, and you're grappled. And then it's going to take your little Johnny 5 with a tentacle. Got him for 25 bludgeoning.
Yep, that
Crushes Johnny 5, I think, right? And then it will do Swallow on Archibald as it brings your friend into its gaping maw. 25 dex save negates, Archibald.
25 dex save. Okay. I'm going to use a luck point.
You got to do that after. It's a reroll afterward.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You might have to do it
Yeah,
before.
I don't think.
Yeah, you're talking about the luck feat. Yeah.
Yeah. So, nope.
All right. So 50 points of piercing damage, which becomes 25, because that is an attack still. Oh, no, it's not an attack. It's a saving throw. So you don't get to reduce the 50. Take all 50, I think. And then you're swallowed. So Archibald's pulled into the Kraken. And the Kraken is done. Mooncatch, your turn.
All right, Mooncatch is going to drink one of his superior healing potions, which I don't have it.
You just look it up. You can just look it up.
I can click the button for you.
All right.
Thank you.
4 plus 8.
All right, so and then I'm going to quicken a animate object spell.
Okay.
And cast it, and going to do the medium again.
Okay.
So that's going to be another 5. Ooh, that's better. 3 of them hit for 12, 19 damage.
19 on the guy.
And then 1, 2, move up to there.
Okay. It does not have a good view of you, so it'll do. What's this do? All right. It'll shoot a lightning bolt at Throgs. 63 lightning Throgs, 23 dex save for half. And that was the end of Mooncatch's turn. And now it is Archibald. At the start of your turn, Archibald, you're going to take 53 acid.
Okay. I think that. Yep. That knocks me out.
Okay. Then you can make the death save at the start of your turn, because you get to pick the order. Or you can say, no, I don't want to make a death save till my next start of turn. Your choice. But you're going to take damage next start of your turn, too. So.
Yeah. So that'll be an automatic fail, right?
You'll take, yeah.
Yeah. So I will go ahead and make a death save.
Okay. So 1 fail, still unconscious. What's your little guy? Oh, your little guy is gone. Okay, that's Archibald's turn. And then that round is over, and Throgs' turn.
Throgs.
It's not looking good.
Let's see. Throgs is going to throw from there. So no brutal, but I will reckless for a straight roll.
Okay. Hits.
20 for 15. 22 for 16. And Throgs is going to go in the tent with the light because it can't get worse than this.
All right. You go right into that tent. Huddled in that tent are 3 people. There is there's a human woman with bronze skin, curly dark hair. She's got a colorful scarf. Looks kind of pirate-ish a little bit. And she sees Throgs come running in, which is a little disconcerting, and steps in front of 2 allies of hers to defend them from you.
And I say, Throgs! And I point towards the back, and they know that there's a big creature that's killing me and my friends. And I will use a bonus action to drink a potion of superior healing. End of turn.
All right. There's an elf there in the tent as well, and he is wearing he's wearing a symbol of an arc of 7 stars hanging from his neck. And then there is a human woman, who is clutching a spell book and poring over it, as a matter of fact, in the corner of the tent. So they might not have even known you guys had arrived because the wind was howling, the lightning was flashing, and so they're startled by your appearance. And the woman strides forward and looks at the tent, and her eyes get huge when she sees the Kraken out there, and she says, "Get in here, or I don't think he'll come onto land."
Throgs! Say, my friend got eaten.
Oh no, I'm sorry. And then the elf, he will cast a Cure Wounds on you at 3rd level. Gonna be 68 now.
Yep.
Sure, 68 plus probably his spellcasting modifier.
Yep.
38 hit points. And the woman, she's fumbling for items. It looks like she has a couple of magic items with her. One you suspect is a Lantern of Revealing, not much use. The other is a Gem of Seeing, also maybe not much use against a Kraken. So she's fumbling for those, and she offers them up to you. Her hand's kind of shaking, and that's it for them. That's it for Throgs' turn. No one to throw lightning at. So now the Kraken's going to go, and it takes off after, or no, it's going to destroy all these animated objects around it. So tentacle attacks on the north one, demolished, and then the southernmost one demolished it, smashes that, and then it'll shoot lightning at one of the remaining ones, smashes it, and that's it for its turn. And then
How many hit points
Mooncatch,
do those guys have?
10.
Oh,
Sorry. Ding dog. Okay. Mooncatch is going to bonus action have the animated objects attack.
Okay, got 2 of them left. Go ahead and give me a couple attacks.
7.
One connects for 7 force. Got it.
And then sorry. Just going to firebolt.
You have to come down a little bit from where you're at, but you're able to get back to where you're at. If you come down to about here, you can see it.
Okay. 26 for 15 fire.
26 is a hit. Fire seems to affect it.
All right. And then I'm going to go back to.
Okay, that was Mooncatch's turn. And then you get out of line of sight for its lightning bolt, so it doesn't take a legendary. And then Archbald's dying. Takes 1 death save failure automatically. Do you want to make your save first, or do the death save failure? Take the automatic death save failure first. Probably doesn't matter much.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So
Okay.
I'll take the automatic one first.
Okay, and then death save.
Okay. I'm going to use a luck point on
Okay.
my death save because
Okay.
it's just this D20 test. And 12.
Nice. Okay, so you got a green 1. Your death is delayed till the next round. That's the end of Archibald's turn. I guess it can take a legendary. It's going to shoot a lightning bolt at one of these things, blowing it up. And then that round's over. And then Throg's your turn.
Throgs.
So the 3 people that you have here, you would sum up as probably an assassin in capability, and a mage and a priest. Nothing like you guys.
Super. Throgs is going to come out here, and we're going to assume the javelin thrower stance, and I'm going to reckless for a straight roll
Okay.
because I can't repel firepower of that magnitude.
Look at that. 2 hits.
For
2
17 and 18. 19. Math is hard. It's harder when you're stupid.
1 more.
And
Got it.
I come back in there and get away from the lightning bolts.
All right. And then, let's see. After Throgs comes the Kraken. Smash that.
Sorry, I was reading that. I'm trying to understand the swallow thing, and it says if it takes. Oh, okay, never mind. 1 turn. Never mind.
Smashes one of those guys in front of it with a tentacle. That's a hit. Blows it up. And then starts to flee. Well, not flee, but leave. Since it can't see you guys anymore. And it sinks down into the deep waters. Moves about 120 feet offshore and down. Into its turn. Mooncatch, your turn. So it's 120 feet from where it is on the map. And about that same distance below water.
Well, I don't think I have anything new yet. Yeah, I'm looking at my spell list. If I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 feet. So if I move there, he's still over 120 feet away.
Correct. From that 120 feet from that spot. Like I hit by javelin, so 110 feet from that spot.
From where he is at.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. So I can't do anything. I'll ready a firebolt. No,
right.
I never mind. I won't do anything.
Archibald, you want to do the death save first, because otherwise you die right away.
I'm going to another luck point. Hopefully crit.
Success.
Not crit, but I success.
And then the damage kills you. And that is how Archibald met his end.
Oh.
In the belly of a Kraken.
Hey, there's worse ways to go.
It's pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome way to die. That leaves Throgs and Mooncatch to grieve the loss of their friend. They've met their 3 new people. Dyson and Kai are sick with some sort of magical malady and won't be able to come to this adventure at all. So, Ryan, you could, you guys can afford True Resurrection, I'm sure, and I don't think you need a body for that. So that's one option.
Just so you know, I spent all my money on those potions.
So you can't afford it.
Throgs has some cash.
So think about that, guys. Think about what you want to do. Ryan, think about what you want to do. If you want to make a new character to bring in, or what?
I mean, if you guys don't want to do the True Resurrection, I could. It'd be weird to bring a new character in this late in the game, but
We just have to find some place to do it.
I'm willing to. Yeah, I have some gold left. I have 1,663 gold left that I will happily spend on a True Resurrection.
Hey, Archbald, quick question for you.
I'm dead, but
so when you were alive, what was your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence modifier was 5.
Okay, so I have my orcish thrower for 5 days.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Important stuff.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it looks like True Resurrection when that opportunity arises.
So that's 30,000 gold, right?
Holy shit.
So you guys will just take that out of the party treasure for this adventure. And really, you could, for the rest of this adventure, if they want to start exploring this island without you, you could play one of the NPCs they just met. Or
Sure.
if you guys want to try and get off the island, you can. So let me tell you about the NPCs. They introduce themselves. They are sorry about the loss of your friend. Their leader is Alyssa. Alyssa is a woman with bronze skin and curly dark hair. She is an archaeologist, she says, and she is leading this expedition. You can see we've fallen on hard times, though. That Kraken destroyed our ship, and so we're marooned here. But we did spend some time investigating the ruins that we were here for. She brings out a map and sets it down in front of you. Let's see if I would copy that. Yeah. It's here. So she lays out this map on the table. She says, we found a tomb complex. This is the reason for our expedition. We found 3 entries into the place, 2 trapped. One with fire, one with arrows, and then the middle one trapped as well. But there's a spike pit that we uncovered. We laid some boards across it so we could walk across it. And there's a face, a weird statue face. The big gaping black maw. It's blue tiles all over it. And maybe it leads somewhere. We tossed a trowel into there, and it didn't come back. There is also a door that we weren't able to open, and then maybe a secret door also in that same pit. Anyway, several of us met our end exploring the place, and others met their end to the Kraken, and now we 3 are the only ones left. This, she says, is Talo, pointing to the elf, who is a priest of Celestian, god of stars and wandering. And this, she says, is Marion. Marion's the human woman who is a mage, and
Either of them know how to cast the True Resurrection?
No, I'm afraid we don't. You can see Marion's got her spell book, and she's got her lantern of revealing that she offered, and gem of seeing that she offered. You can still borrow these if you want to go and try and investigate the tomb. We don't think it's very safe, so we're getting ready to try and get out of here. But we really have no way of contacting help. Do you guys have any way to get us off of this island?
Yeah, I could cast teleport and we can go back to civilization and try to find someone who could do True Resurrection.
That'd be fantastic. They start gathering up all their possessions, all their gear. And might they suggest that you teleport to, from here, County of Sundee. And the capital is Pitchfield.
Have I ever been there before?
No. You've been to Roxas, though. You could teleport there. You've been there. You've been to Relistra, where you could catch a ship, or just, you might be able to find, you could probably find a priest you need in Roxas. so you probably want to teleport straight there.
Yeah, let's teleport.
They
to
might
Roxas.
worship devils, but they can still cast True Resurrection. And they'll still take your gold.
Yeah, that's all that matters to Mooncatch.
Okay. Do you have any questions for Marion, the wizard, or Talo, the priest, or Lesa, the leader?
Mooncatch has a whole bunch of irrelevant questions for him.
They'll be around too after you teleport if you think of anything, or if after you True Resurrect Archbald you think of anything. And am I right, Ryan, that True Resurrection you don't need the body for?
Oh, I have no idea. I will.
I think that's why it's a good thing.
Yeah, it says the spell can even provide a new body if the original no longer exists.
Okay. They will call your spirit and soul up from the deep. Put you in a new dwarven body. All right. So yeah, you'll find the high priest in Roxas, who is a definitely you would think a devil worshiper, but he'll take your 30,000 gold. Aren't we all though? We're all playing D&D, so.
I'm in debt.
And the 30,000 gold is a promissory note that we are signing over to him for when we, come up with money.
They'll take 30,000 gold pieces worth of magic items that you can replace with money later.
That works too.
We give them Kirk's magic items.
Yeah, give
We
them
give
all
them
those.
Right.
I mean,
Those-
the devil
Kirk.
worshippers, you just sell him Kirk, and
He likes
Now
long
you-
walks on the beach.
Now you've been to the Serpent Island, so how do you want to get back to it?
I think that we should definitely think about that after we find an inn. and
Yes.
catch a nap.
Okay, you can definitely find an inn. Do you have any
8 hour nap.
questions? Do you have any questions also for the people that you met on the island?
Did they have any idea about any of those rooms besides what's on that little map there?
They found that Lesa tells you very strange architectural style for the complex. Based on its defenses, I think something valuable must be within there. We uncovered the entrance as well as 2 false entrances laden with traps. We haven't been able to explore much more, losing most of our people. I long to go back there. I would go back there with you if you would take me. And if you bring any relics out that you don't want, I would gladly pay you for those, a fair price. So, because I'm very interested in what might be entombed in there.
I will absolutely take you with us when we go back.
Okay. Then you got Talo, Priest of Celestine, and Marion, the human woman mage. Any questions for them?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, they're all willing to go back.
Yeah, we'll
And
take them all then.
okay. So that you get a long rest, and the next day you can teleport back to Serpent Isle.
Yay.
And when you arrive, Lesa tells you where you can find the tomb. It's about a mile away into the deep jungle of the island. When you arrive there, let me draw a map for you.
I'll cast a death ward on myself again once we get there.
That was a pretty epic death.
Yeah. If I die again, just tell everybody that's how I died.
If you zoom out, look on the bottom of the map, and you'll see I'm revealing an area that you can move you guys to. The opening to the tomb.
Do you want us to drag them down there?
Yeah, you can drag your guys down there.
Throgs. Maybe it won't be storming today.
Yeah, it is hot and muggy today when you arrive and you teleport in. Storms are gone. Put the map here for you too, in the rock. This is what the entry to the place looks like. You can see 3 arches, 1 left, 1 right, and 1 center. What do you want to do?
Throgs.
They said that. Didn't they say that they figured out? I thought you said that they knew that that they were false entrances were the ones with the X's. Is that right?
They're not here to answer you.
Yeah, I believe so.
So we should go through the center one.
And beware of the spike pit.
All right. Looking in the center archway, when you get close, it's like dark because of the difference in lighting. But when you get close to the center archway, you can see inside a hallway that's been partially excavated with lifted stone lids revealing a 10-foot deep pit filled with spikes in the center of the corridor. A thin plank of wood is laid over the pit to allow for safe crossing.
And the map says something about, I swear I see something here in the pit. Can we see that thing?
You don't see anything where they have that drawn. At the far
Throgs.
end of the place, you see a relief of a scowling, fiendish face made of azure mosaic tiles spanning the hallway's back wall. The face's mouth is open, revealing a black maw, and its eyes are carved from clouded white crystal. To the right of the mosaic is a closed door. So you see a closed door right over here.
Throgs will pull out a rope and hand it to Archibald.
Thank you.
And if Mooncatch is coming, Throgs is going to get a running leap and leap over the pit.
With a great leap, you clear the pit. It's about 10 feet deep, and you're face to face with this blue devil.
Mooncatch is going to walk across the pillar.
It's a sturdy wooden plank, wide enough you don't have to make a check.
Well, I guess Archibald will do the same.
You're good. You all make it across. There is light provided by a brightly lit crystal sconce. Some eerie green flames burning within. That's to the left there. The door is to the right, and the blue devil faces in front.
Can I search that light?
You can do whatever you want. You searching the light?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like a magical light, but not detachable. And no secrets about it.
All right. And face, I guess, also?
Searching the face. The mouth is definitely an opening. It's just pitch dark within that opening, though. The relief of scowling fiendish face made of azure mosaic tiles. Mouth open. The black maw. Its eyes are carved from clouded white crystal. No secret compartments or doors or anything that you can find.
And we don't know how deep the
Pitch dark.
opening goes?
Pitch dark. No, nothing that you can see beyond.
This is where the door's at, right?
Door is right below you, Throgs, just one square south.
Oh, there it is. Throgs will listen.
No sound through that door.
Throgs will go, Throgs, and ask if you guys would like to check that door.
Mooncatch will walk up and try to open it.
It does not budge. Not even a little. Not even like with enough strength you can make it budge. It's just like magically unmoving.
All right.
Throgs will knock on the door.
Okay. No sound answers your knock. I mean, you hear the knocking, but nothing on the other side.
Okay, I have two thoughts. Either is the opening small enough for Mooncatch to squeeze in there?
It's actually big enough all of you could get through.
Oh, well, that's one idea. And the other is cast Dispel Magic on the light.
You know what? I haven't used this, but Throgs will say Throgs and will attempt to augury.
Whoa.
And we will see if going through the creepy black thing is going to be a wheel or woe or both or nothing.
Okay. When you cast augury,
asking the ancestors for guidance.
You ask about going where? Doing what?
Crawling through the blackness hole.
Wheel and woe.
I mean, so you're going to die, but you're going to be happy about it?
That's good enough for Mooncatch. He'll start crawling through.
All right. You can see as soon as Mooncatch basically touches that inky black darkness, he teleports and is gone.
Throgs! Throgs runs to the blackness.
Yep.
All right. So, Throgs and Archbald roll initiative.
Horrible initiative rolls.
And Mooncatch, you're here. Go to roll initiative for your guy. All right. Throgs, your first act. You go running through?
Running through.
All right. You step through into, like, you're expecting to feel the floor, but it's somewhere different slightly, so you stumble. Then you look around to see thin obsidian pillars spaced throughout a musty room. The ceiling is only 10 feet above your head, and light flickers from some green sconces. In that flickering light, you see two massive rolling constructs patrolling the place, and you hear Mooncatch behind you. What do you want to do from there?
All right. Throgs is going to... These rolling constructs looks like they're going to smash us, right?
It does.
Gotcha. Throgs is going to rage, and as a part of that rage, move to there. We'll assume like I used how many feet of movement on part of my move?
Yeah,
to get through?
Probably so far 10 feet.
No problem. All right, so I use the bonus action from the rage to get to there. For my action, I am going to throw my javelin at this guy. We're going to do a reckless brutal. 24 and for 24, and we're going to make it a hamstring blow and a staggering blow, so no attacks of opportunity and minus 25 speed. For my second attack, I am going to grab Mooncatch. Are you going to resist me?
Nope.
Excellent. I'm then going to use 10 feet of movement to pull back and bring Mooncatch into that 4-pillar area. And then I'm going to release, and I'm going to run this way.
All right, Throgs.
Remaining movement. End of turn.
Throgs, you can have inspiration. Helping your Mooncatch buddy. The room you come to, let me describe what you see at the end there. It's lit up. It's empty. It does have kind of intricate patterns on the floor and kind of a greenish hue to the tiles. You're going to see an exit to the other end of the place.
Yep, not worried about that. Just in this hallway. End of turn.
And then after Throgs comes the first of the Juggernauts. The Juggernaut rolls north and then moves towards Mooncatch and smashes into that pillar and into you, but it'll have disadvantage on its attack against you with the slam attack. Oops, not right. Shoot, overwrote that. All right. The slam attack is plus 10 to hit. Roll this manually. 25 to hit you, Mooncatch. Oh, but disadvantage, so let me roll again. Only a 16 to hit you, Mooncatch.
I will cast Shield.
All right. You block that from attacking you. And now that pillar to the southwest is gone. And after that thing goes, it's your turn, Mooncatch.
Okay, so these things look like they have like a back that you can ride on?
Well, kind of, but they're like scraping against the 10-foot ceiling. The ceiling's like right on top of them. You could ride on their side, maybe.
What about on their horn?
Sure.
Go
for it.
Mooncatch is going to Misty Step onto the top of its horn, and then is going to look around and see if he could find a way to steer it.
It does not appear to be a vehicle of any sort. It seems to be an animated object, like one of your magical spells, Mooncatch. And so you don't see a way to steer it. But you could have inspiration.
If it's a animated object, do I think that I could dispel it?
You can try anything you want.
Yeah, I'm going to try casting Dispel Magic.
Okay.
Not on the one I'm riding on, but on the other one.
Okay.
Because it's 120-foot range. So, Dispel Magic.
All right. The thing does not stop moving.
Ah.
After Mooncatch, the other Juggernaut, clanking along slow, like its wheels kind of off the tread, kind of. Moving just that far with a double move. And then Archbald, your turn. So you see nothing and hear nothing, Archbald?
Yeah, I'm going through that.
Going through, okay.
Yeah.
You step through and appear here. What do you want to do from there?
You see Mooncatch riding on this horn and waving at you.
Okay, all right. These things, I'm sorry, these are stone, made of stone?
They're made of stone, yep. Granite, yep.
Right.
Constructs for sure.
Okay, I barely have enough. I'm going to try, let's see here. All right. I'm going to cast Shatter on the one to the north behind it, so it doesn't hit me.
Fail that. 17 thunder damage. Takes all 17 of that.
It's okay, yeah, disadvantage, got it. All right. And then make a break for it, trying to go south to get to Throgs.
After Archbald, that runs over Throgs, your turn.
All right. Well, that's the one that got shattered, right?
Correct.
The one in the north, yeah, northeast.
All right, then Throgs will step out to here. We will recklessly brutal onto the one that Mooncatch is riding like Slim Pickings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will miss.
The Juggernaut.
I will use the inspiration that I got for being a good friend to Mooncatch.
Okay.
And I will click the button again, but it's only the first one. 25.
Ooh, that's a hit.
All right, so it is... We'll use the first damage because that's what I rolled, right?
Yeah.
29, and it is hamstrung, and it has disadvantage on its next save and can't take opportunity attacks. And then with my second attack, I will just recklessly throw at that guy. Yeah. 25 is going to tag him for 17, and he's just slowed.
Very good.
And Throgs is going to move back here.
Juggernaut on Mooncatch. Got a kink in his motion now. His wheels, he's going to move over to here and then smash you against that pillar to your northeast, Mooncatch. He was hit by Throg, so obviously disadvantage. Oh, you easily dodge out of the way of that, Mooncatch. Take no damage, didn't get hit. He's done, and now your turn.
Okay. Mooncatch is going to try to banish the one that he is riding. So banish.
21 Christmas save to negate. That's a big fail. But some sort of planar trammel must be blocking your spell because he does not disappear.
Oh, all right. Then Mooncatch is going to he's going to jump down and scramble. No, he's not. He's going to stay where he's at because he can't get through that passenger. So,
After Mooncatch, the next Juggernaut's turn.
And he's just 10 foot slowed.
Right. He moves to here, but that's a dash for him to get there. So no attack on the Archbald. Your turn, Archbald.
I want to try something at the end of his turn. I want to try my perfected armor thingy-mabobber. A huge or smaller creature ends its turn within 30 feet. Makes a strength saving throw. DC, I'm not sure. My spell save DC. So DC 20.
Strength 20?
Yeah.
23.
Did you do the one on Mooncatch or the one next to you?
The one next to me.
Okay, because the guy on Mooncatch has disadvantage on his next save.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to pull it within 5
Yep.
feet of me.
Just making sure that everybody remembers, because I'm...
Okay, so that didn't work. All right. My turn, then I'm going to punch this guy right in front of me. 26 for 8.
Okay.
And see if there's something I can do with my bonus action. No, that looks like it. That's going to be it for me.
After your turn comes Archbald.
Or,
Or with Throgs.
so what? Yeah.
All right. Throgs is going to recklessly brutal the one on Mooncatch. That should hit even with a little bit of cover.
It does.
For 30, and it has all of my fun stuff on it, and is minus 25 feet. And then I will just do a regular reckless on this guy in front of Archibald.
Okay.
That should connect for another 15.
15, got it.
And it's minus 10 feet on that guy. End of turn.
All right, the one on Mooncatch is going to try and smash Mooncatch with a slam with disadvantage. 21 Mooncatch.
yeah, that's going to hit.
Okay. Is 2d10. 20 points of bludgeoning damage to Mooncatch.
He will take nothing.
Spirit Shield. Okay, you take none, and that thing takes 12, right?
Yes, it takes 12. He takes nothing because it was half damage from the resistance.
Got it. Your turn, Mooncatch.
All right. Mooncatch is going to Misty Step over to here and is then going to Firebolt this one.
Those Misty Steps are like free, right? They're not spell slots.
Do I have something that gives them to me for free?
I don't know, but you can only do one spell around.
Well, Firebolt's a cantrip.
Firebolt's not. It's true. Your Dispel Magic was when you did that one.
Yeah, I did Misty Step on that turn, though. I did, didn't I?
Doesn't matter.
Sorry.
That's in the past.
My bad. I apologize for that. Actually, no, I have a Caganesti cloak. Would that have made a difference? Or no, because that still counts as casting a spell, right? When you use an item.
No, it's only if you use a slot, and I don't think you have that attuned. Go ahead and do your Firebolt.
I do have the Caganesti Foreshroud attuned. So I'll just mark that as what I used. And my Firebolt is 17 for 19.
I have you with an Iron Stone of Protection. Do you not have that attuned?
According to my thing here, I have the Bloodwell Vial, the Iron Stone of Protection. Oh, yeah, it doesn't show attuned. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so a 17 to hit. That is a hit. 19
yes.
fire? All right,
Yes.
got it.
And I'm going to move back to here.
Back to there. Okay, well, let's tell you what you see. In this chamber, to your south, Mooncatch, is... there's a marble gazebo with a fountain at its center, surrounded by flowering bushes. And then after you, Mooncatch, comes the other Juggernaut. This one here is going to try and smash you, Archibald. Disadvantage on the attack. So it gets a 21 to hit you.
Miss.
All right. And then your turn, Archibald.
I want to do a Ring of Shooting Stars. Expend a charge to do the Shooting Stars thing. 15-foot cube, kind of here to get those two.
Okay.
With a DC 15 Dex save.
Go ahead and click that button. DC 15 dex saves. Boom, boom. Holy cow, one made it.
What's
Had
that?
to roll
The top
20
guy?
to make it.
Star.
The top guy has disadvantage.
Oh, no. Too bad for him. I guess he still made it
Oh, this is
because he has
power
magic
healing ring.
resistance.
Oh,
So I have so much stuff up here. Shooting stars. There we go. Okay.
Was that a ball lightning you did?
Shooting stars. The last
stars.
one. 60-foot, 15-foot cube.
Okay.
So 19
You
to
can
both
spend-
of them.
So you can spend 1 to 3 charges. Did you just spend 1 charge?
I just spent one.
1? Okay. Yeah. 19 fire, 15 dex save for half. So the north one somehow made a save. Takes half of 19 is 9. And then the south one failed to save and takes the full 19. All right. After Archibald comes Throgs.
all right. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Reckless, brutal on the top guy.
Hit him.
That'll do, pig. For 21 and minus 25 feet. All the things. Just normal reckless on the dude in front of Archibald. 16.
Hit.
Hey, for 16.
All right.
End of the turns.
Juggernaut. The one to the north there, and then Mooncatch.
All right. Catch is going to move up, and he is going to firebolt the badly wounded one.
Okay. I hit for 25 fire. Burn him up.
And then he will pop back.
And then Archibald, your turn.
Step up. Punch that guy.
Hit him. 10 thunder.
18 for 10 thunder. And back up.
You don't. Well, he doesn't have any attacks of opportunity, so you can do whatever you want.
Right, yeah. So
After Archibald,
backed up.
Throgs.
Throgs is going to move up. We are going to reckless throw in this guy's face. Reckless brutal throw. 23 should
Hit.
tag him for. Ooh, that's a good damage. Spicy damage.
Yeah.
For 37.
37. Wow.
And it's going to be the same thing of hamstring and staggering. And then Throgs is going to back up and just reckless throw at him. 23 should hit for another 19.
Finishing the last of the Juggernauts. 2, 1 smoldering and 1 in pieces Juggernauts litter the floor, the southern part of this big chamber. The ceiling's about 10 feet over your head. Delicate pillars support it in various places in the room, and nothing else really stands out in the room.
Throgs will follow behind, or Throgs will move up to see where Mooncatch went, thinking that Mooncatch has already gone off to the next room.
Yeah, and Mooncatch will have already gone off to the next room.
So you have
And
this
we'll be-
marble gazebo here, Mooncatch, with a fountain at its center, surrounded by flowering bushes.
Mooncatch will look in the fountain.
It's crystal clear water. Nothing inside it.
Mooncatch will drink the water.
Nothing happens to Mooncatch. It's refreshing and cool.
Throgs will look around the room angrily. And let me know when 10 minutes is up, Tom.
Okay, start the timer 1 minute ago. So when it gets to 43 after, if you guys haven't got another fight, it'll be up.
All right. Well, Mooncatch will wash his hands off, splash some of the water on his face, and then get bored and move on.
All right. You can see around the corner a hallway that turns to the south. Then it turns to the east, and then you can see a room. And the room on the end of that has a passageway out of the south end of it. And there's a pillar in the center of it. And this dark triangular altar stands in the center of the chamber. Carved into each side of the altar is a niche containing a chest. The chests from the left side and then going clockwise are gold, and then silver, and then lead. You don't see any locks on the chests.
Well, Mooncatch will go look in the gold chest.
Inside the gold chest, there is about 100 gold coins. And the chest itself is probably worth 100 gold.
Mooncatch will try to put the chest and lift up the chest.
You can. Not too heavy.
And he'll try to put it in his bag of holding.
All right, yeah, it'll fit.
He's going to go check out what's in the silver chest.
Inside the silver chest, a dagger. plated with electrum, with an amethyst set in its pommel. Probably worth about 750 gold. And the chest itself is probably worth 50.
Same thing. Lift up the chest, stick it in his bag of holding with the knife in there.
Done.
There you go.
The lead chest looks to be worthless.
He's still going to look inside. I mean, what's worth?
Inside is a spell scroll of knock. And let's see here. Spell scroll knock. If you guys would like a spell scroll of knock, roll.
I'm not sure if that's on my list.
And if you would take it if no one wants it, just type in a 0.
Looks like Mooncatch is holding on to it.
Mooncatch, you have a scroll of knock. And this is this is what you'll have. Do you have the slots to carry that?
Yes, because I used up one
a
of
potion.
Yeah.
Okay. Knock.
Throgs continues to angrily move down the hallway, looking angrily.
And Mooncatch will have still put that lead chest in his pouch bag.
Got it.
I mean, even if it's worthless, it's not to him.
So give me your march order when Throgs gets around the corner there. Throgs, you see at the end of the passage an archway, and then misty white cloud past that archway. And at that time, suddenly, let's see here, there is a burst of desiccating energy radiating from the altar in a 15-foot radius sphere. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's going to get Archbald and Mooncatch in it, but not Throgs. Each creature in the area must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, taking 36 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much when you make it. So 36 necrotic, 17 con for half.
Nope.
Reduce Mooncatch's damage by 14 and deal 14
to the trap.
To the trap.
Okay.
And I didn't see it when I was angrily looking around.
What was the total damage if on a failed save, Tom?
36.
So 36 minus 14.
And then at the same time, stepping out from the cavity where the lead chest would have been is a Death Knight. And at the same time, pouring out from where the gold chest was are swarms of snakes. Everyone roll initiative. All right, Throgs, you should still have your effect in effect.
Yep. So I will.
And before you go, though, let's take a break. So it's 40 after. Let's come back at 50 after. Okay, we're back. Throgs, you're first to go. You see swarms and swarms of poisonous snakes and a Death Knight all come to attack you and your friends.
Yep. So Throgs is going to recklessly brutal a throw at the Death Knight. Is going to miss and is just going to recklessly throw a javelin at the Death Knight. 24.
24 is a hit.
So he will take 19 points, be slowed 10 feet, and have all my ancestry stuff happening to him. And Throgs is going to step a little bit back. End of turn.
Oh, wait. I messed up. We'll check something here. You don't ignore cover, right?
I do not.
Okay. I think he's... check. Show me he's in the right Death Knight. That's a hit.
Yeah, I think parry's just melee.
Yeah, for some reason I have his armor class listed as 22, and it's only 20.
Huh. Anyway,
I don't know why I thought it was 22. Okay, so then comes Throgs.
That was Throgs.
Then comes Mooncatch. You muted if you're talking.
I'm going to move to here, cast Color Spray, which I think gets all of the swarm, and I'm going to do that as a quickened spell.
Okay.
So
21 con save, or they're all blind.
Wow.
All blind.
All right, and then going to cast Firebolt on the Death Knight, critting for 44 fire damage.
Oh,
nice.
Then I move. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
All right. Then snakes. Hissing, slithering snakes. 2. Even blind, they seem to be able to sense with their tongues. Moves to there and bites at Archbald. Oh, and Archbald, I forgot to remind you. Unfortunately, all your magic items are gone. All your gear is gone. You could have purchased new armor and new potions if you had money, of course.
My infusions, though?
They'd be good going. Yeah,
Okay.
you'd have those. So 9's probably going to miss no matter what, though, I imagine.
Yep.
Stakes are done. Archibald, your turn.
That does change things.
Yeah, whatever you had on the guy that's in the Kraken's belly
Is gone.
is gone. If this was Adventurers League, you'd have it, back miraculously. I think those are the rules.
Okay,
Yep.
So let me take all that stuff off. Oh, and that. Okay. Okay. So in that case, and I realized it's been so long I've played Archbald, I've only been attacking once per turn. I can attack twice. I'll attack the snake.
Remember last 14.
27 for 8. And they're not like grappling me or anything, right?
Correct. Not grappling.
Okay. Then I will step up and punch that guy. 32 for 14. And
32 is a hit. 14, got it.
I'll risk it. I'll back up.
He will take his attack opportunity on you. Long sword. 20. You'll have disadvantage, right?
No disadvantage. Well,
He has disadvantage because I hit him.
Yep.
20 is all I got.
So yeah, I have a 21 AC. So
Okay.
back up to there.
All right. That's it, Archibald. Okay, the Death
Been
Knight.
done yet. So.
The Death Knight will use Hellfire Orb in the far corner there, southeast of Mooncatch. Hellfire Orb erupts. Enough damage to kill some of you outright, maybe? It'll be close for Mooncatch. 18 dex save for half. 63 fires, 79 necrotic.
All right. Got to use a luck on that. Holy crap. I'm like horrible.
I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll that.
Oh, you will actually live, Mooncatch. Holy
Boom!
cow.
Wow.
As we all know, crits mean 0 damage. So what is half damage?
Half a 63 plus half a 79.
So 14.
Don't do the math out loud. You can do it yourself.
Can't do the math at all. Got to find a freaking calculator. Hold on.
Well, it's 31.
That was the
And
Death
39.
Knight's Hellfire Orb, and then it will.
And then Throgs will use his reaction to shield Archibald for 17, and then the Death Knight gets to take 17.
Who did you shield?
I
Archibald.
shielded Archibald.
Good.
I don't think
And
there's
then-
anything I can do to lessen you from doing your for your Death Ward triggering.
Oh, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's going to be.
It's
Well,
31 and 39, so that's 70.
Oh.
You know what, Archibald?
Snakes are
I
gone.
will shield Mooncatch.
Okay, I can absorb elements to reduce the fire.
So you said it was 31 plus 39
Yeah, minus 17. So
minus 17. So that's 53.
there you go. I saved your well, you saved by getting a crit.
All right. Snakes slither in around Archibald, biting at you, Archibald. And then
Well, that
snakes.
snake's dead too, right?
No, it was out of the area. Then this snake comes here. The snake that was on Archibald is gone, though. It died. And then 22 on Mooncatch for 6 piercing and 22 poison. 10 con save for
Is
half on
Tom
the poison.
talking and I can't hear him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, shoot. So it's mine. Okay, hold on. Let me get this.
That's weird that you
Fix.
can hear everyone else but not me.
No,
I
he
don't think
typed
you
it
can.
in Throg. He typed it
I
in.
said yes because I figured he couldn't hear anybody.
That makes sense.
I'm smart. Throgs.
There it goes. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, sorry. Who did the snakes attack?
The second one was on you, Mooncatch. 22 to hit you for 6 piercing, 22 poison, 10 con save for half on the poison.
That won't matter. Even if I make it, I'll go down. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll be at 1 hit point anyways.
Okay, those snakes are all done. That's it for that round. Throgs, your turn.
All right. Throgs is going to recklessly. Yeah, we'll just brutal throw at the snakes on Mooncatch. I will miss. I will throw at it recklessly at the one on Mooncatch. I will hit 26 for 14, and it has all of the fun stuff
Oops.
with the ancestors, but no brutally. That will
14,
be
that was piercing damage, so they'll do 7 to it.
super. It's got all my ancestry stuff. I will use a bonus action to gain 6 temps. End of turn.
And then Mooncatch, your turn.
Okay. Mooncatch is going to take an action to disengage and move back this way, and then will cast a quickened something. Let's go with because you can't quicken a cantrip, right?
Yeah, you can.
Or can you? You can? Okay, then I'm going to quicken Firebolt and Firebolt the snakes that were just on me. 25 for 23 fire.
No snake's going to attack opportunity left, right?
Not when I disengage.
Oh, you disengaged. Okay.
Yeah, that was my
saving throw or damage 23 fire. Got it. And one little note, Rob, on the Vengeful Ancestors. You can reduce the damage even if it's not attacked, but it's got to be an attack for the Vengeful Ancestors to work.
No. You're getting spirit stuff and Vengeful Ancestors confused.
Okay.
So the Spirit Shield is what I did for the damage, and it's when any damage happens.
Got it.
And so the Vengeful Ancestors is when they attack, and then they get resistant.
Okay. Where's the thing that causes the damage to the attacker?
It's the 14th or 15th level ability, which
of a barbarian?
Not a barbarian, of the ancestral barbarian.
You've been looking the wrong barbarian. Ancestral Guardian barbarian?
Yeah.
Ancestral Protectors, Spirit Shield, 14th level, it's 46.
Right. And it's the 6th level ability that triggers on damage.
Yep, got that.
And so that's why I can do it on like the area of effects.
Well, it lets you do the damage to the person who did the area of effect.
Right. And that's why the
bad guy... What power gives you that thing?
That's the Protector, the Spirit, whatever, the 6th level ability is Spirit Shroud or Spirit Shield. Because that one triggers on damage. The Ancestral Protectors is the 3rd level ability that if I hit them, they have disadvantage, and anybody they do hit with the disadvantage has resistance to their damage on an attack.
Right. What lets you do damage to the person who you're reducing with a Spirit Shield?
That's the 14th level ability.
Vengeful Ancestors. Your ancestral spirits grow powerful enough to retaliate. Okay, so when you use your Spirit Shield to reduce the damage of an attack. So when they take area damage,
okay. So he wouldn't take he'd still have the resistance.
Yeah,
he still have the. Okay, gotcha. No problem.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm still allowed to reduce the damage.
You can reduce area damage for sure. Yeah,
I just can't reflect it back if it's not an attack.
If it's not an attack. Understood. Got it. Okay, Mooncatch, you're done. Archbald, your turn.
All right, this is probably going to get me killed, but well, I guess I'll take an opportunity attack from the snake.
15.
Miss. And then Thunder Gauntlets.
Hit.
29 for 13 plus an extra 1d6 because I absorb elements, so an extra 5.
18, got it.
And then we'll do that again. Ooh, 16 for 10.
That missed.
Yeah. And I can move into the space of a... it doesn't matter. He'll get me anyway. I'll stay here.
All right. Deathknight's turn. He will multi-attack with the longsword. Next time he hits, he'll deal an extra 12 psychic. And chance of you getting disadvantage on your attacks with the staggering smite. So 24 to hit you?
Yep.
23 slashing, 41 necrotic, and 12 psychic.
23, 41.
I'll shield that.
Gotcha.
That's still, I think, 23, 64, 66. Yeah, that still takes me down.
18 wisdom save or disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, and no reactions till the end of your next turn.
Well, I'm down.
Yeah, but you might come up.
Oh, I see. Sorry, DC
18.
What?
18.
18 wisdom save. There you go. Nope.
Okay. And then he's not slowed at all, right?
Not that I know of.
Striding through the snakes, he strides to there, and he'll attack Throgs with his longsword. 20... Let's see, Archibald hit, so these will all be disadvantaged. 24 to hit.
Yeah, it was straight roll because I reckless. So
21 slashing, 43 necrotic.
I'll take 53 total.
And then straight roll crit.
Cool.
Dropping you to 1.
No. Let me roll a strength save, or let me roll a con save.
Okay.
So I made a DC 10, which means that I am at 17 times 2 is 34.
Got it. He's all done. Snake's turn. Snakes slither around Throgs there and bite at Throgs. Missing. And then other snakes will slither past Throgs. Attack opportunity, Throgs.
I used my reaction.
And then attack Mooncatch with bite. 19 Mooncatch. You muted if you're talking, Josh.
I was just making sure that I really was at a 14 armor class. So yeah, the shielding won't do me any good. So yeah, it hits, and I'm down.
Okay, and then Throgs, your turn.
All right. Throgs is going to first move. I don't know.
He's actually in the square, so you won't be able to move through him.
Can I leap over him and like parkour?
No.
All right. I will recklessly brutal on him. I will miss, and I will throw again at the snake on the snake that's by Mooncatch.
Okay.
17 to hit the snake.
They are only armor class 14.
Because on 4 d20s, I didn't roll higher than a 4.
Damage?
It'll be 16 points, so 8.
16, 8. That'll drop him.
All right.
Skewering the last of the snakes over you, Mooncatch.
I provoke.
All right. Longsword. 26.
And so I will drop. I will roll a con save. That is a 16, which means that I am still at 34. I will use a bonus action to put a what's it called? Where's that? 32 healing to the Mooncatch.
Very nice.
And I will continue my movement into this room because anything is better than this.
And Throgs, you can have another inspiration. And you step into the kind of cold and clammy mist.
Oh, crap. The Death Knight had a straight roll because I'm speedy.
Yeah. Let's see here. The cold and clammy mist of this chamber. You can't see more than out to your hand, basically. All right. So you can basically see the squares around you as you're moving through here. Feel that for you. Want to keep going?
I've moved 15 feet of my 50. I will put my hand kind of along the wall.
Okay, then move to the square. Yeah, over there. So there's an archway here. You cannot see what's in it, though. And then there's another archway ahead that direction. Again, this one you can see. There's like a spider-choked corridor heading off that direction. And then there's another archway that you can't see what's on the other side.
I'll be moving back into turn.
All done okay after Throgs. Mooncatch, prone, start of your turn.
Okay, Mooncatch is going to cast fun spell. Let me find it. The one where mislead. He's going to cast mislead. So he turns invisible, and an illusory double appears there. And Mooncatch is going to crawl over here. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, let
And
me
he's
show you what you see here. So there is an archway to your north, and you cannot see what's on the other side of it.
Okay. And so it's an action to move the double, so I'm assuming I can't move it the same round I cast the spell. So he's still laying there. The double's still laying there.
Okay.
And it's not a bonus action to drink a potion, is it? That was something special Throgs had? Or
It's
that
No, it
bonus.
is now. Isn't it in 20?
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then bonus action, drink a potion.
Okay.
Will you roll the superior healing potion for me? 26.
Not as good, sorry.
It's all good.
Archbald, your turn.
All right.
1 success. Death Knight's turn.
What was I at? Was it 32? Stupid thing.
58.
All right, thank you.
Right. So the Death Knight will move up to Mooncatch and strike at him. 19 would hit Mooncatch. The sword goes right through him.
And the illusory double will go.
The sword went right through him, though. Intangible. An 12 intelligence is enough for him to know. Smarter than Mooncatch. That's not right. So he went 1, 2, sword attack, 3, 4, no blind sight. 1 through 3 will go north along the wall. 4 through 6 will go south along the wall. So he'll go south. Gets to there. Now you can see Throgs. Swing a second sword attack. 26 for 12 and 26 necrotic.
All right, that becomes 32. I am still up.
Nice. And then another sword attack. His last one of the round. 25 for 11 and 36.
All right, here's a DC 20. I made
Throgs,
it.
Throgs is still fighting on. The snakes. They go slithering on. 3. As soon as they get to there, they can sense Mooncatch. They have blind sight. That's why they can sense you, Mooncatch.
Okay, but
Slither all around you and bite at you, critting you for 12 piercing and 22 poison, 10 con save wrath. And then while you're doing that, Throgs, your turn.
All right.
All right.
Throgs is going to brutally throw at the Death Knight.
That
26 should
connects.
hit him.
Yep.
For 27, we are going to hamstring blow, and we are going to staggering blow. And it's at this point, I think I provoke from the snakes.
They have reached a 0, so only provoke when you leave their square, so you're good there.
All right. Well, then, let's see. That is 25 so far. 45, and I bonus action feed a potion.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
After Throgs comes Mooncatch.
Mooncatch is going to stand, and you said that like these things clearly know where I'm at despite
They
being invisible.
seem to have blind sight, yeah.
Well, action disengage, and it's going to move up to here. 1, 2, get that far. But will remain invisible. And since I used an action to disengage, yeah, that'll. Yep, that'll be what I do.
All right, Archbald, your turn.
Okay. I will cure wounds at the highest level. What do I got? I think I got 1 5th level spell slot. Double check. Yeah. Okay. Cure wounds 5th level. Nice. And I think that's it for me.
All right. Death Knight is slowed way down, right?
Minus 25.
That's 25. Okay, so he has to double move just to get to there. Standing over you, Mooncatch. That took him a double move to get there. The snakes, however, are quicker. They slither back, following you, slither around, biting at your heels. 13 to hit.
No, 13 misses.
Throgs, your turn.
Throgs comes down and will do a Reckless Brutal on the Death Knight. I will apparently use that inspiration I just got.
Okay.
21.
Hit.
Wait.
That's a miss.
Oh, come on. Mooncatch is small.
I know. But still cover.
I'm 6'9".
Is it cover?
Oh, she's invisible.
Yes, of course it's cover if you're invisible. You're a physical object in the way. Doesn't matter that he can't see you. In fact, that makes it worse that he can't see you.
Okay. I will just normal Reckless on him then. I will just keep missing because Roll20 hates me. And I will move back into the room and drink a potion. End of turn.
And Mooncatch, your turn.
I needed to do a concentration check from that hit that the snakes did on me. And I'm
16.
going.
That makes it by a mile.
Oh yeah, I have advantage on concentration. Yeah. Okay. Then I am going to disengage. No, okay. As my action, I'm going to have the illusory double stand up and run back to here, jumping and screaming and waving his arms around. And then I'm going to cast Misty Step, which ends my invisibility, and go right here. And then I'm going to start doing the exact same thing as my illusory double. And then I'm going to run up here while my double stays there.
Okay. Nicely done, Mooncatch. Archibald, your turn. So to clarify which one for the party is the double, I'll just add a bleeding eye to this guy.
All right.
Guess
Are we retreating? Or
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting further away from the snakes that keep biting my ass.
Yeah.
I'm not a frontline fighter, so.
How tall is this altar? It's not like floor to ceiling, right?
No, it's 4 feet tall.
Okay. All right. I'll move to here, and I will ready a lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt readied.
Only if the Death Knight.
Death Knight's turn.
Comes around the
1,
corner.
2 to there. Swings his sword at the duplicate. We'll say
Hey,
that would
Roll20
miss.
hates you too.
Let's say that'd be a miss. Swings
Yeah,
again.
13.
Misses again. Swings a third time. Goes right through your duplicate. You can hear him cursing in some language. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes into view, Archbald. Actually, he's in view back here if you wanted. Just let me know when to stop. 4.
Yeah.
Two,
Right there.
3, right there? Okay. Lightning bolt. 20 dex save for half. Taking 32 lightning dex. +6 on his save. Made it. Taking half of 32, 16 points of lightning damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. That's his turn. Snakes don't have any effect on the duplicate because it's intangible. So they have no way of sensing it even. 6. Double moving on to Throgs. And they're done. And then Throgs.
All right. Throgs is going to recklessly brutal into the Death Knight. Roll 20 hates me.
Missed, yeah.
So I didn't get another inspiration for bringing up Archbald.
You did not, no.
So do I think I can affect the snakes with a shove?
You can, yes.
I will use the shove action on the snakes. Yeah, roll 20 hates me. So that is... Or no, they have to make a save.
Yeah,
That's
they have
how
a
this
save now. And it's a strength save or dex save?
It's their choice, strength or dex. And let's see.
22.
Sure. So it'd be a 6 plus my plus 7. So it'd be a 21 because you'd add 8.
Got it.
Yep. That's how today's going. We are going to provoke from them, and they will have a straight roll.
Bite. 24 for 8 piercing, 10 poison. 10 con save to have the poison.
I can con save to half it. Con save there. I think I save.
Yeah, it's only 10.
DC 10. So that is 8, which becomes 4, and so I take 9.
And Mooncatch.
I'm running further away. I'm just letting you know so I can do math and then do counting.
Sounds good. Mooncatch.
Mooncatch is going to try to firebolt the Death Knight. 22 for 16 fire.
16.
And then Mooncatch will do a quickened... let's do a quickened magic missile on the Death Knight. So that's going to be 10.
10 more. And then Archibald.
And then going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Archibald, screw it. Archibald's going to move forward. No. Yeah, screw it. And Thunder Gauntlet, 20 for 10.
20 would normally hit, but he'll do, let's see. It counts as a melee attack, right?
Yes.
So he'll parry and make that miss.
All right, let's do that again. 30 for 11.
That hit. 11 Thunder. How do you kill the Death Knight?
Oh, man. I want to punch him right through his, Sub-Zero, punch him right through, grab his spine, and rip it out the
All right.
front. Rid of this guy.
He falls, his armor clatters to the ground around him as you hold his spine up, Predator style. After Archibald, the snakes go. Finish your move where you want, Archibald, then I'll have the snakes go. You good there? They come and bite at you, but your armor protects you. And then Throgs, your turn.
Throgs runs 50 feet to there and will recklessly brutal the snakes. Does a 30 hit them?
Yes.
They will take 26, which becomes 13. And I'm going to make this a forceful blow.
Okay.
So that they blow back 15 feet and they're at minus 25 feet. I will then reckless the second one for 28 for another 15. End of Throgs.
And then Mooncatch.
Mooncatch is going to move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there, and we'll firebolt the snakes. 22 for 18.
And that finishes the last of the poisonous reptiles. Dead snakes all strewn around the room. Death Knight lying spineless next to Archibald. And you are victorious.
Hey.
Throgs feels like a nap. Throgs goes back and curls up near the fountain after checking the Death Knight for magic.
Treasures and such. They have none. Death Knight and their snakes.
I take his belt because it's a storm giant belt in my mind.
Mooncatch goes up and washes off, and as he does, it's almost like he starts he briefly glows with white moonlight, and he has changed his embodiment from Lunatari to Solitari, the full moon.
Okay. You're able to...
Archibald is going to try to drink it from the fountain again.
Okay, Archibald. You are healed for 42 hit points.
Yes.
Oh, Mooncatch is also...
Yeah, because we were all at full, I think, when we did it last time.
Yeah. Mooncatch drinks some too.
42 for Mooncatch.
Throgs drinks deeply from
42 for Throg.
And I'm doing my other thing, whatever it's called. For the
And you all going to stay here for a short rest?
Yes,
I don't
please.
need one now because I got all those hit points back. But if you guys do, I will take one.
Okay.
Throgs
Short rest
need healing badly.
successfully completed. Nothing disturbs you.
I don't know that short rest got me anything, to be honest. I know my guy goes away though. My twin actually got some use out of that spell.
Yeah, it was less than optimum circumstances with the blind sight snakes, but still worked pretty good. Hard to believe the Death Knight missed it twice in a row.
That was awesome.
Okay.
All right, let's not try to kill Throgs again today, because those don't reset until a long rest. And I'm at a DC 20 for the next time.
That's always fun when the barbarian gets to use that power.
Yeah, I really like it now instead of just the one hit point,
Yeah, big difference.
because it matters.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just, oh, look, I took damage again, let me roll.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and cast Death Ward on myself again. Use up the last of my fourth level spells.
And Throgs will explain that there was a spidery tunnel, and then there's another tunnel, and then there's something else. There's all kinds of tunnels. And creepy, misty area.
All right, let's go. I mean, Mooncatch is already ready to go explore that.
Throgs will just be looking out for everything not angrily.
All right. The Misty Room has 8 exits. One you guys come through here. The north, south, east, and west, you can't tell what's on the other side. It's just dark. Southeast is spiderwebs. Southwest is earthen tunnel. Northwest is overgrown tunnel. Lots of roots and leaves.
I like the roots and the leaves. What do you guys think?
Sure.
Okay.
Or should I ask
Yeah.
which one Mooncatch already ran down?
Yep, that's how you know which way you're going. Okay. So, stepping through the tunnel with the roots and the leaves, you arrive at an extensive glade of trees. It's like you're outside. Looking around, there's nothing behind you, no walls. You're just in a big glade of trees. There are bobbing lights flitting between the branches, and at the center of the glade stands a towering banyan tree. It's wrapped in sickly-looking vines. There's a path that winds through the glade, but it disappears when you try to focus closely on it. So a forest glade, a banyan tree, bobbing lights, sickly vines wrapped around the banyan tree, and a path you cannot discern where it goes.
Throgs. Tree sick.
Turning back
catch
behind
this tree?
you can see that archway, so you could back straight back out. But ahead of you, there's no tunnel or nothing. It's just an open glade.
Throgs. Mooncatch fixed tree?
I mean, Mooncatch will try.
So yeah, this is a banyan tree, wrapped in sickly-looking vines.
Throgs will start trying to remove the vines.
Your best estimate is it would take some sort of magic like remove curse or a similar effect. I think greater restoration is a similar effect to remove curse, to cause the blighted vines to dissolve away.
Nope.
Mooncatch only has a lesser restoration.
Can you
Yeah.
cast? Is it on your list?
Greater Restoration is on my list. I have it, but I don't have a 5th level spell slot.
Throgs will reach in his toilet paper pack and hand you a greater restoration scroll.
I will use it.
And it's on your list, and you can cast that level scroll, right? So you don't have to even roll for it. Okay.
Yeah, like if I hadn't used my 5th level spell slot, I could cast it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay, the blighted vines melt away, and once the vines are gone, the banyan tree opens up its eyes, and you can see it's a treant standing in this glade. It's grateful to you, and in return, makes a motion, and this vision or this glade kind of reduces in scope and size until you can see that it was all an illusion, and the room is not very extensive. I'll draw it here.
I was going to say, looking at the map, I was like,
Shouldn't
there's no
fit,
way
right?
there's a big glade right here. Yeah.
It's bigger on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. There are still bobbing all around the tree, the lights bobbing and flitting between the branches of the banyan tree and the other trees. And suppresses the mirage, revealing the exits of the room. Now, what do you want to do?
Throgs will attempt to have a conversation with the treant.
He says, Groot, back to your Throgs.
Throgs will show it the part of the rod of 7 parts that he has, and say, Throgs, you know this?
I do not know. of that item, but these spirits might. These bobbing spirit lights is what he kind of motions toward.
I will show it to the bobbing spirit lights and say, Throgs.
You can discern some whispering as they come and go and get close to you. You hear them say, the next challenge is crushing. Move fast. You hear them say, the master of this tomb longs to be free. Wouldn't you if you were he? They say, steal not from the library, for it holds trouble. Illusions are we, they say, born from a mix of wanderlust and corrupted magic. Many more can you find in this forgotten place. And the last thing you hear as they flit around, the jade serpents crave offerings. Nothing about the rod.
Were those snakes, Jade?
No, they were not.
Throgs. And, maybe, what if I cast Find the Path? What does that thing do?
You can... Oh, I'll click it for you. I'll make it faster for you to see.
I was about to look
Where did
up.
that go? Oh, you can post it, yeah.
No, I was looking. I don't think it's on my sheet, is it?
It's not, no.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it another way.
There it is. Rod 5. Find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specific fixed locale that you are familiar with on the same plane.
So it's a fixed location. I can't just say find me the part of the rod and it finds it.
Yeah, it's not locate object, it's find path. Like if you knew you needed to get to the sanctum of the XYZ, it would tell you how to get there.
If I say, take me to the location that holds the rod of 7 parts.
No.
All right. Well, I guess that's
Since
super
you're not
useful.
familiar with the location that holds the rod.
All right. Where to next, Mooncatch?
Mooncatch will just
We
wander.
confirm that the tunnels connect, right?
Right. Let's try this one here.
The spidery one? Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Throgs will pull out his executioner's hand axe to clear the cobwebs.
The tunnel beyond the archway is obsidian and covered in cobwebs. And it comes to a dead end after 15 feet.
No, nothing interesting in there.
Throgs will look
I would
around.
search.
You feel something on the south wall. Seems to be maybe covered with an illusion, but you can feel the outline of a door there on the south wall at the end of the hallway. You can't see it. It's completely invisible to you, but you can feel the edges of it. So the door is right here.
Throgs, open it.
All right. It opens up into it opens easily. Now that you know it's there, it's not blocked in any way to be opened. And it opens up into a hallway. And in that hallway, in that corner there, is a moldering skeleton draped in cobwebs. There's a gold choker set with a large black stone hanging around the skeleton's neck.
Throgs goes to look at it, but probably pretty sure it's in Mooncatch's hands by now.
Probably pretty sure what?
It's in Mooncatch's hands by now.
Oh,
I mean, Mooncatch is definitely moving forward to take it, but you would have time to look at it first, I'm sure.
you'd say it's
you know.
probably worth about 1,200 gold from looking at it.
Yeah, I'll let Mooncatch snatch it.
Don't put it
It
on.
looks perfectly safe.
Yeah,
Everyone-
Mooncatch is going to try to stick it in one of his pockets.
Everyone go ahead and put you guys where you want to be when Mooncatch does that, and then roll initiative. Okay. Mooncatch touches the gold choker to remove it from the skeleton's neck, and as soon as he does, there's a burst of deathly energy in a 5-foot radius sphere. So it's only going to get Throgs and Mooncatch. Archibald, you're blocked around the corner there.
Nice.
Each creature in that area must make a 22 Constitution saving throw, taking 72 necrotic on a fail save.
Crap.
Or half, 36 if you make it. DC 22 con. Looks like Throgs
I
made
can't-
it, and Mooncatch made it. Wow. No, it's only 20, isn't it?
I mean, I'm okay with that if you
No,
want to say.
sorry. So 72 necrotic Mooncatch and 36 necrotic Throgs. Skeleton doesn't animate. Nothing else happens. The gold choker is still there around its neck.
Throgs moves
Mooncatch
in
is going to. So, like, when Mooncatch is Mooncatch able to pull it off when it goes off? Like the necrotic stuff happens?
You're going to hold on and pull.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you pull it off. 1,200 gold piece golden choker.
Nice.
Dead end at the end of the hallway there, Throgs.
Or is it?
I should go ahead and take another superior healing potion or two, probably.
Archbald will search.
You find an illusory covered door there.
Well, one of you guys do the superior healing potion for me.
So I lost mine in the Kraken belly. Oh, I see. Never mind. I got you.
No, I have. Yeah, I have my own.
Yeah.
Will you do another one?
Sorry, they were crap.
No, I'll do her.
All right, we ready?
Sure.
I will try to open this door.
It opens easily, reveals a hallway beyond.
Jade something.
You see. An emerald-colored statue of a crashing wave. There's some words carved in its base. They wrap around. All you can see is the word green on this side of the base. And there's a door in the corridor's end, on the far west end there, and also on the south wall right over here in the corridor. And looking down the corridor itself is lined with rows of colorful jewels.
All right, there was the jade snakes, but these don't look like snakes, right?
No.
Yeah, so this is a wave. Emerald-colored statue of a crashing wave. Some words around its base. From there, Throgs, you can see more of the words. Looks like it starts on the face that you're by with this, and then around the bottom it says wave, and then where Archbald is, it says is, and the north end it says green, and there's a divot in the statue's base about the size of a maybe half the size of a Mooncatcher's fist. It's empty though. Empty divot, about half the size of Mooncatcher's fist in the base of the statue. And then the hallway, Throgs, that direction is full of jewels embedded in the walls.
This doesn't appear to be a library, right?
You see no books, if that's your question.
What? Are there green gems in this hallway?
There's gems of all colors.
Okay, is there a green one that looks about the size of the divot?
Oh, let me see. There are several. It'll be an intelligence investigation check to find the perfect one. If you fail your check, then you pull one that's close, but maybe not the right one. DC is 20.
Nope. Which is crazy.
So, Archibald, put yourself in the hallway somewhere where you're pulling that gem from.
Hey, Archibald, you're an artificer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, too late.
And
Next time.
Put everyone where you want to be when Archibald's doing that.
Arcana check.
Once you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
We'll be back here looking at this.
All right, Archibald. So you go to pull a gem that you think is the right one. There's several that are close, but this was emerald colored and about the size of the base. But it turns out it's not. And when you touch it, the statue glows, the statue of the wave glows, and launches a blast of freezing magic down the hallway in a line. Each creature in that area is going to take 66 cold damage, 20 dex save for half. That'll be all of you. 20 dex save, 66 cold.
Oh, God, I'm rolling so crappy.
Dude, I feel you.
And I will, absorb elements.
You say it was half on a fail?
Yeah, 33 is half. 33 cold. So that was the wrong one, Archibald. You can try again if you like. There's some others that are similar.
Okay, I will try again, and this time I'll keep in mind my...
Alex is going to move before he tries.
What check was it?
I rolled higher on initiative. I'm moving before he does an action.
Because I made an intelligence check, but I don't know if that's what we were supposed to be doing.
It's not what you're supposed to be doing yet. One of you can make the check at a time. Who's going to make the next check?
I mean, I have good intelligence. I just rolled wrong. Rolled bad. And
Okay.
also...
Intelligence investigation, DC 20.
Okay, and I have the +5. What is it?
Flash of genius.
Yeah, Flash of Genius. I don't know if that has to be before. If it has to be before, I'm calling it now. And oh my god. Oh wait, yeah, I got a +6 for investigation. So 18 + 5. Yeah, I should make it.
All right. You find the right gem. An emerald worth 1,000 gold. The first one that you pulled out of there was just glass, not really a gem at all of any value. Just crystal. But this one's a real emerald with 1,000 gold. Would fit in the base of that statue.
Then I put it in.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Something does happen. The door to the south opens up. So the door right by you, Archibald, it opens.
All right. I think we're good, guys. Let's... Oh, you know what? Should we open this door over here to the
west?
Guys, you want...
Go for it.
Okay.
Throgs.
I'll do it. Let's do it.
It opens easily. and you have a way out.
Right.
And given the time, do you want to leave and try and see if Dawson and Kai are better next time, or keep exploring?
I think that's a smart.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't mind leaving.
Leaving, getting out of Dodge? Okay, we'll call it there. Dawson and Kai can join you next time, hopefully. You could smell acid around the corner of that room, Throgs. You hear burbling and gurgling, so there's some sort of acid pool that direction. But you guys are able to safely escape and get back and get an extended rest. And
I just heard you say that you can smell ass, and then you.
there might be some of that too after the fights you guys had.
Yeah, that was Mooncatch.
Oh, sorry.
All right. You guys are out. That is the end. There's only one match gun that you guys found the whole time, unfortunately. That was the Scroll of Knock that Mooncatch got. Make sure you cross off all the consumables you might have used. You can resupply anything that you can purchase on that expanded list of things you can buy that I put into the Discord server. So you got that to update your character for next time. You'll still be 17th level next time, and we'll play in 1 week. So next game will be on the 15th.
You said long rest, right?
Long rest. That's right.
Okay, cool. All right. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Whew.
All right.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Hey.
Touch and go there, Tom.
I know.
Night, everyone.
Good night.